This is Narayana from Narayana Technique. So today's our topic is linear short here. In the previous video, we given a bubble short mechanism. What is mean by bubble short? In bubble short, select the adjacent two elements according to either ascending or descending order. Interchange the two values and place minimum or maximum value into top of the array. This situation happens until to get the elements either in ascending or descending order. So now we have another sorting technique is called as linear sort. What is mean by linear sort here? In linear sort, select the element and compare with all other remaining elements according to either ascending or descending order. Interchange that values and place minimum or maximum value into top of the array. This situation also happens until to get the elements either in ascending or descending order. So let us, for example, we have these elements are available now 45, 20, 30 and 15, that is in A address, that is 0, 1, 2, 3 locations. Now when it is in the first iteration, when I equivalent to 0, 0th element is comparing with the one element, that is one element is called here 20. So 45 is comparing with the 20. So according to ascending order, the first element should be greater than to the second element. If first element is greater than second element, then these two elements has to be interchanged. That is like this here. If pointer a plus 0 is greater than pointer a plus 1 according to ascending order. According to descending order, it just change that pointer a plus 0 less than pointer a plus 1. Right now we are using ascending order. So pointer a plus 0 is greater than pointer a plus 1. Then temp equivalent to pointer a plus 0, nothing but 45. Then pointer a plus 0 equivalent to pointer a plus 1, nothing but 20. Then pointer a plus 1 equivalent to 20, temp nothing but here 45 here. So now we are getting the elements are 20, then it is 45, then 30 and as well as 15. These are the elements after we interchange these two values here. And the next time, same 0th element is comparing with the next two element here. That is 20 is greater than 30. Condition false. So we'll get the elements as usually like this. And next time 20, same 0th element is comparing with third element. So that is 20 is greater than 15. So now these two values has been interchanged. After we interchange these two values, we got the elements are like this 15, 45, 30 and as well as 20 here. So if you observe this one here, now these elements are not available in ascending order mechanism. The first, that is a minimum value 15 is available in top position here. If it is not available in ascending order mechanism, then once again this process will be going to continuous. That is when I equivalent to 1, nothing but second iteration. In the second iteration, I equivalent to 1 is comparing with the two elements. So I is nothing but 1 is comparing with two elements. 45 is greater than 30. These two values interchange 30, 45 like this. Then next time I is 1 again is comparing with the three elements. So 30 is greater than 20. Condition true. Now this is 20 and this is 30. Now these elements are like this here. Still the elements are not available in ascending order. If it is not available in ascending order, then once again we'll repeat in the third iteration. In the third iteration, I will be 2. So 2 is nothing but here 2 element is comparing with the 3 elements here. So 45 is greater than 30. Condition is true. So we'll get interchange like this 15, 20, 30 and as well as 45 here. So like this we'll get the ascending last element. We are getting that elements are in ascending order mechanism here. Then now if you observe these elements here, how these elements are available now, it is called as when I equivalent to 0. When I equivalent to 0, the 0th element is comparing with how many it's comparing with j, that is 1, 2 up to 3 here. So then when I equivalent to 1, it is going to comparing j, that is 2, 2 up to 3. When I equivalent to 2, that is 2 element is going to comparing from j, that is 3 to 3. So if you observe this one here, so when I equivalent to 0, 1, 2, that is 3 selections are going to happening when n number of elements, that is n equivalent to 4, then the total number of selections are going to happening that n minus 1 here. And total number of comparisons, when I equivalent to 0, j should be start from 1, that is 1, 2, 3, 3 iterations. When I equivalent to 1, j should be start from 2, 2 to 3, nothing but 2 and 3 iterations, that is 2, 3 plus 2, that is 5 iterations. Then I equivalent to 2, 3 to 3, nothing but 3, that is 1 iteration, that is 6 iterations are there. Nothing but number of selections are n minus 1 and number of comparisons will be, how many comparisons are going to happening here? N minus 1 factorial comparisons are going to happening here. That is nothing but how many comparisons here? 6 comparisons are. That is when n equivalent to 4, that is number of elements are 4. The total number of selections are 3 and number of comparisons are going to happening that 3 factorial. 3 factorial is nothing but here 6 here. So this is number of comparisons. Number of comparisons are 3 factorials here, and number of selections are number of selections here, that is number of selections. How many selections are going to happening here? That is 3 selections are going to happening here. And number of comparisons here, number of comparisons is called 3 factorial. Nothing but here 6 comparisons are going to happening here. So if we let's observe this one here, what is going to happening when I equivalent to 0, the j comparison element should be start from 1. When I equivalent to 1, j should be start from 2. When I equivalent to 2, j should be start from 3 here. So if we let's observe this program here, so as include std alloc.h, so that is void linear short into pointer comma into void main into pointer a n comma I. Enter the number of elements. Scanf percentage number of elements. Allocating dynamic memory. How we are allocating dynamic memory? Into pointer malloc n multiplication size of integer here. Going to multiplying the number of elements multiplied with the size of integer, that is 2 byte of memory. That address is going to store in a here. So then enter the array elements. So for I equivalent 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Scanf percentage a plus I. Nothing but when I equivalent 0, a plus 0, a plus 1, a plus 2, a plus 3, a plus 4 up to n minus 1 positions. So then before short, let's just printing printf percentage pointer a plus I. Nothing but when I equivalent to 0, pointer a plus 0 element, pointer a plus 1, pointer a plus 2, pointer a plus 3, pointer a plus 4 here. Then we are calling this function. What is the function here? Linear short. What is this? For through this function, what we are passing now? Base address here, nothing but base address. Then number of elements. What is the purpose of this function? Placing the elements which are available in a address, that is in 0 to n minus 1 position in order, that is either ascending or descending order. Then we are printing after short here, that is again printf percentage slash t pointer a plus I here. Now if we let's observe this function here, so linear short into pointer a into n. So int I comma j comma temp. What is linear short? In linear short, select element. So to be selection of these elements, so that is first time 0 selection, next time 1 selection, next time 2 selection. Like this, how many selections are required here? N minus 1 selections are required, because if n elements are n, if there are n elements, if n minus 1 elements are placed in order, then automatically nth element will be in order. So I equivalent to 0, I less than n minus 1, I plus plus. When I equivalent to 0, j should be start from 1, nothing but 0 plus 1. When I equivalent to 1, j should be start from 1, 2. So that is nothing but I plus 1. When I equivalent to 2, j should be start from 3, nothing but the selected ith element should be compared with the jth element, because ith element should not be compared with same element here, should be compared with next element. Next element is nothing but j should be start from I plus 1 position here. So I is here, the I loop is for selection purpose, and selected element is going to comparing with the next elements. The next elements are called jth elements here. So this comparisons up to n, that is j equivalent to 0 or I plus 1 and j less than n, j plus plus. When I equivalent to 0 first time, 0 less than n minus 1, nothing but 4 minus 1, 3. J equivalent I plus 1, nothing but 1, 0 plus 1. So that is j less than n. What is n value? 4. Condition true. If pointer a plus n, nothing but pointer a plus 0 is greater than pointer a plus j, nothing but pointer a plus 1. What is pointer a plus 0 is nothing but, so according to in the first iteration, what is pointer a plus 0 is called here 45 is comparing with 20. Condition is true. Now we got these two elements are interchanged like this here. After interchange these elements, so that is we just use the logic, that is temp equivalent pointer a plus I and pointer a plus I equivalent pointer a plus j, pointer a plus j equivalent to temp here. Then after again j plus plus, what is j plus plus becomes 2. So that is 2 less than 4. Condition true. Pointer a plus I, nothing but pointer a plus 0th element. Again it is comparing with a plus j. What is a plus j? Nothing but pointer a plus 2. What is a plus 0th element in the first iteration? 20. Again it is a plus j, nothing but 2 element. 20 is greater than 30. Condition is false, so will not interchange. Like next time j plus plus, that is a 0th element, again compare with 15. Now we got these elements are like this here. So if you let's observe this, again coming to your function, that is j plus plus, that is pointer a plus I, 0th element is comparing with a plus 3 element, that is 15 element. 20 is greater than 15. Condition is to interchange. Next time j plus plus, condition false. Next time I plus plus. What is a value? 1. What is j value? I plus 1, nothing but 2. Nothing but here, what is pointer a plus I? Nothing but pointer a plus 1, nothing greater than pointer a plus j. What is a plus j here? 2. Pointer a plus 1 is greater than pointer a plus 2 in the second iteration. What is second iteration? Pointer a plus 1 is 45, greater than pointer a plus 2 is 30. Next time point a plus 1 is 30 greater than 20. So we got interchange like this here. So now coming to the function, that is in function, what is the function here? Just interchange the values here. After interchange, a plus plus is nothing but 3. Again condition true, interchange. Next time I plus plus, what is I plus plus here? 2. 2 less than n minus 1, that is 3. J equivalent to I plus 1, 2 plus 1, nothing but 3. So that is point a plus sign, nothing but point a plus 2 is greater than point a plus 3. Point a plus 2. What is point a plus 2? It is coming to the third iteration. In the third iteration, what is point a plus 2 is nothing but here 45 is greater than point a plus 3, 30. Condition true, interchange the values. So we got the elements are like this here. So 15, 20, 30 and as well as 45 here. So after interchange, next time j plus plus, nothing but here 4. 4 less than 4, condition false. Then I plus plus 3 less than 3, condition false. Come out from I loop and come out from j loop and come out from I loop and close our linear short function here. So like this, you can place these elements. You can enter any number of elements that will be placed in either in ascending or in descending order mechanism. If you want to be place the elements are in descending order mechanism, then you just try to change this is to less than, because if it is less than, the first value is less than the second value, nothing but second value is greater, so that you can get into the top position. So right now according to ascending order, first value greater than second value, nothing but second value is minimum, so that will get into the top position. So like this, you can place the array elements that may be integer values or maybe float values or maybe a single character, that you will get in ascending or descending order mechanism using linear sort mechanism. So in linear sort, it's nothing is there, it's very simple, selecting the element and comparing with all other remaining elements according to either ascending or descending order, interchange that values and place the minimum or maximum value into top of the array. So this situation is going to happening until to get the elements are either in ascending or descending order here. So users, you may be understand the difference between the bubble sort and as well as linear sort mechanism. In the next video, we'll be going to coming with the selection sort mechanism. So users, if you like this video, please like and share, and for more updated videos, please subscribe our channel. Thank you one and all.